Yes, myself, I am Madhukuma and I am going to present about the project that 3 degree of freedom using the Arduino Uno. This is the project which is 3 degree of freedom means 3 ways it can rotate, and here is the presentation and introduction to the project. The robot represents the mechanical design and electronic programming with the 3 principles working in harmony. And this is the project objective, which is design simplicity. We can use the base, shoulder, elbow, and effector, and the analog control, which is given by the mechanical part, means potentiometers, which is mechanical rotation, and real-time monitoring. Real-time monitoring we can get in the display, means 16:2 I2C display, and power management, which is given by the external 5-volt power source, which is power bank. And components used is the Arduino Uno, which is the main brain of the project, and potentiometers and display. These are the potentiometers, and this is the display. And servo motors, SG90 servo motors, which is 4 units and which can rotate 180 degrees. And power connections and circuits. These are the power connections and walk-on circuit design. And this is the block diagram and circuit of the project. This is the servo motors code, and this is the Arduino Uno breadboard connections, which we will give the mechanical rotation by the potentiometers, which can take into the analog input, and which sends to the project is digital input. Whatever the mechanical rotation we are giving in the potentiometers, it will read and given to the servos, and whatever the movements we are giving, we can see in the LCD display. And this is the 5-volt voltage supply. And this is a system block diagram and the robotic arm for signal flow. First we have to give the potentiometer 1 analog user input, which is the base rotation, and the second potentiometer shoulder rotation, and third potentiometer elbow rotation, and the fourth potentiometer end effector position, and whatever the mechanical rotation given by the potentiometer will get taken to the Arduino Uno and gives a signal to the servo using the digital output. And system operation, we can use the mechanical input control. Whatever the input we are giving, this is the manual input given to the project, and multi-axis movement, which is we have known that 3 degree of freedom, which can rotate in 3 axis. Gripper operation, we can open and close the gripper. This is the end effector. And continuous feedback, whatever the input we are giving, we can get in the display. Working principle, analog input conversion, whatever the giving by the potentiometers will get converted into the mechanical rotation into voltage ranging from 0 to 5 volts. We can give only 5 volts to the servo, more than 5 volts we can't give the voltage. And signal processing, whatever the signals we are giving, which can give to the A0 to A0, means analog input 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the angle mapping, which is 180, 0 to 180 degrees, means in Arduino Uno they will convert into the 0 to 1023, and we can say that 0 to 180 degrees. And motor control, whatever the rotations we are giving, that controls will go to the motor, servo motors. And visual feedback we can get it from the I2C display. This is the brief introduction about the robot programming, and the project involves playback sequences, and we can have manual control, recording, playback, and no operation in the display. And this is the results and the performance. Smooth real-time control we can get in the LCD display, stable power delivery, we can give external power source to the power bank, and accurate position feedback we can get in the LCD display. Compact integration, whatever the integration we are giving in the using the Arduino control, which is smooth control. And these are the applications, educational research we can use, and easy pick and place operation we can use the 3 degree of freedom, and the object sorting and inspection, and the drawing and 3D printing, material handling, and the address on HDMI, and the vision based automation. Now we can control the robotic arm. Now we are giving the external 5-volt supply through the power bank. See, now you can see the robotic arm is ready, which is showing the no operation. Now whatever the rotation we are giving for the base, it will rotate. See, it was rotating. Base rotation and shoulder rotation. This is elbow rotation, which means this one. This is the end effector opening and closing. This and this project. Now this project we can convert into the manual into automation. How we can see now? First here we have two push buttons, which is one recording, one for playback. Now we are recording the steps. Here we pushing the push button, which is recording button. We have pushed. Now in display it was showing recording. Now we should give the rotation and shoulder. Now we are stopping the recording button. Now we are using the play button to record these movements. See, here we are getting the playing. See, now it is in the repeatability motion, which is playback and itself to the automation. We can give the automation program to this. And now we are stopping the playback return button. See here, we are stopping it. Here you can see the playback stopped. And we can give the whatever the mechanical rotations, which is using the pod controls. And this is the overall program I have done in the 3 degree of freedom robotic arm. And now we are stopping the program. We are removing the power source, which is external source, which is given by the power bank, and we are removing the power bank resource, and the overall project is shut down now. And this is the overall project I have done in the 3 degree of freedom robotic arm. Thank you.